About set to go. So here's the lefty, Matthew Liberator. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. And that one off the outside edge. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. And there's a foul ball. 2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Luis Ariz stands in. Swing and a miss. The bat goes flying. Ariz in his 6th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Another solid power season. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Let's go, Matthew.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ariz stands at first with 1 out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at first, 1 away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently, under the Mendoza line so far this month.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And the 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
And that one way outside. Now 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Padres leave one. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. back here in St. Louis. And today's starter, Randy Vasquez.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Out front, rip foul. To short, could be two. The flip, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Burleson.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts. That's out number 3. Redbirds down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Busch Stadium. Top of the second. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Nasty pitch right there. 0-1. Just missed. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That one missed. In the air, left field, down the line, lunging, but it gets down.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And that misses. And it's 2-0. That one drifts inside. No score here in the second. That's in for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, no outs. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Iglesias. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. missed that by a mile, and it's 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bryce Johnson. In there, and it's 0-1. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Two on, one out. That one the other way. One at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Inside, almost got him. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And it is 2-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swinging a foul straight back. One out, base is empty. Outside low, ball one. And downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And it remains 2-2. Hit in the air, right field. Tatis. He makes the grab, 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Maldonado under it. Makes the catch. That is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Martin Maldonado up to hit.
Martin Maldonado.
Liberator back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Strike two.
Well, he's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Just off the inside edge. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, center field. Scott coming on. Nabs it. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Off the plate, and that is ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis after it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 8, catcher, Pedro.
Now the catcher up to hit, Pedro Pajes. And that drops in for a strike. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that's an out.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Victor Scott.
And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he
handles. Throws to first. That ends the frame. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Back here in St. Louis, here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Now batting, center fielder Jackson
Here's
Merrill.
the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Hit on the ground to short. The throw to first. Two gone.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. And he's already singled in this game. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth, walked his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
That's inside, and that's ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Man on second, two down. And that one missing low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Jose Iglesias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Line drive. That's a base hit. Here comes Bogarts around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That
Bryce
pretty much
Johnson.
split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Now here is Bryce Johnson. 0 for 1 so far. Donovan tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. And we're back. John
Leading
Chambi
off
and
for
Chris
St.
Singleton
Louis,
with you.
second
And leading off the
baseman,
bottom of the fourth, Brendan Donovan.
Donovan.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball.
Now
Dominant
batting.
performance for him today,
Designated
Boo.
hitter,
Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs
Herrera.
across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And next is the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
0-2 now.
Well, here's a good
1 ball,
opportunity in this
2
inning
strikes.
to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And now it's even up.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering misses, and now 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Burleson in the
Outside,
box,
that's the ball.
lays off for ball 1. And that one's a little bit low. 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that misses as well.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Donovan, the lead runner at second. Herrera on at first with nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's Contreras now. Golden opportunity right here. First
Ball that
pitch
side.
just misses.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make.
Left field. Squeezes it, and that is a big first out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That one's upstairs, ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
All loaded up. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Two outs. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is inside.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Tap back to the mound. Throw over to Cronenworth. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. They leave him loaded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Martin Maldonado. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Hit in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 down, bases empty. Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Tap foul at the plate.
2 quick outs, needed to get that 3rd one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And Manny gets a piece. Two outs. Swing and a ball drilled center field. He's got it, and that'll do it. One left for San Diego, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. In the air, left field. Johnson sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro.
Here's the catcher to hit, Pedro Pajes. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one fouled off. In the air, left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
One out, runner at second. Scott digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner at second here, one gone.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base hit into center field. Coming home. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts with the throw to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ivan.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. He's 0 for 1. That's smacked on a line to center. Merrill makes a nice running catch. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. All set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Liberator back to work. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Fastball for a strike at 95. The shortstop takes the ball. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Kyle Leahy getting ready to go. Granillo getting loose as well. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one out to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matthew Liberator won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Sonny Gray gets the ball now.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. That one outside. Ball one.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And he takes one right on the black. And a count 1-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Misses the sweeper.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
So up next, Jose Iglesias.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Nope, foul ball.
Merrill at third. Bogarts over at first with one away. Swing and a pop-up. Contreras in position. Snags it for the second out.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Johnson at the plate now, and that's inside. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
They didn't have a choice. Slow roller comes in, off balance, barehanded, strike to first base. That's an outstanding play to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Alec Burleson. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Activity in the bullpen. Jason Adam up and loosening in the pen. Matsui, a left-hander, also throwing. Swung on, popped up left side. Puts it away for the out. One down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not
Now
messing
batting
around at
first
all.
baseman,
He's been in attack
Wilson
mode since the very start.
Contreras.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one. Just
0-1.
missed. All tied
1-0.
up here in the bottom of the 6th. And he dodges that fastball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter,
next
and I'm
for
sure
the
that's going to
Cardinals.
sit on him for a little
Third
while.
baseman,
You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can
Arenado.
overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Randy Vasquez done for the day, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy
Now
from
pitching for
start
San
to
Diego.
finish. Back with the new arm
Number
after a quick break.
27.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres,
Pivetta.
Nick Pivetta.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still tied 1-1. Top of inning number
Leading off
7.
for San
Here's the
Diego,
catcher, Martin Maldonado. That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these
0-1
Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
And now 1-2.
Speaking of
One
those
ball,
line
2 strikes,
drives, you
Miguel.
can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. In steps El Nino. Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
One down, base is empty. That one found hard the other way. That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. To the right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to
He's
first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And there's one away.
Batting, right fielder, Jordan.
Now it's the right fielder,
Walker.
Jordan Walker. Pivetta, the tall righty, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013.
Nope. Ball
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And
Next
another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
In for a strike. 3-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Pretty easy
Now
walk right
batting,
there. Last pitch
catcher,
wasn't even much to think about.
One down. Now up for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. 1 for 2. And that is out of play.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Man, how many times do you see 3
Now
fastballs in an at-bat
center
like that? I'm
fielder,
sure once he got to 2
Victor
strikes, he was trying to stay back for
second.
something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Swing and a chopper out to short. To second, there's Iglesias. That ends the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kyle
Now
Leahy.
pitching for
And
the
one thing on him,
Cardinals.
he's been really good this season
Number
at keeping the
62.
ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Leahy.
And now it's Manny
Leading off for
Machado.
the Padres.
0 for 3 with 2
Third
flyouts and a
baseman, Manny
strikeout.
Machado.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. 1 for 3. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Not close
ball,
with that
2
one.
strikes.
Now 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. This to third, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and there's 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Bogarts.
Here's Bogarts now. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. First
Inside
offering,
ball.
and it just misses. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Nope,
Inside.
ball
Ball
2.
2. Right side, hard hit. Over to first. Bogarts retired. And that is that.
Now pitching for San
Back
Diego.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
40,
bottom of the 8th. Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the order
Leading
now.
off for the
And
Cardinals,
here's the St. Louis leadoff
second
man,
baseman,
Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss.
He's been great in
One
this
ball,
one.
2
Eye-hand
strikes.
coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of
Now
their
batting,
starter, and the
the
bullpen is
designated
following
hitter,
suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Herrera in the box now. Takes strike 1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Steven Kolick up and throwing. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Digging in, Alec Burleson. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Johnson ranging back on the warning track and hauls it in. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back, and on the mound
Cardinals.
is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Number 56.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Leading off for
And
San
here
Diego.
is Jake
First baseman,
Cronenworth.
Jake
A couple of walks
Cronenworth.
and a strikeout. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Scott on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Jose Iglesias now at the plate. Just missed.
That's out.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Outside corner. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job
Now
done when the
batting,
team
left
needs you to
fielder,
come through.
Bryce
It's just
Johnson.
bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Scott going back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Now batting, catcher Martin Maldonado.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just missed. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now
No,
batting,
just a nice
right
job
fielder,
coming through in a
Fernando
pretty high
Tatis
leverage
Jr.
spot right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that's in for a strike. And the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Suarez.
And he's done a great
Now
job
pitching for
keeping the
San
ball in the
Diego.
park this year. The numbers
Number
stack up with some of the
75.
best in the game.
Robert Suarez.
And up to hit
Leading
is
off
Wilson
for the
Contreras.
Cardinals.
0 for
First
3 in
baseman,
this one.
Wilson Contreras.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Wandy Peralta, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And there's a ball. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And fouled off. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beams.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So 2 down now, and here is Mason Wynn. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. 2 out, space is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Cardinals.
we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound,
Number
Andre
65.
Granillo. He's been so good
Andre
against lefties.
Granillo.
So here's the Padres DH, Luis Arias. And that chops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Next one just misses. 1-2 the count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you missed up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
He's safe.
Now here is Manny Machado. Not
Ball
even
one, no
close
strike.
there. And that's ball one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And another ball. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. John King, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. That's ripped into the outfield. And it bangs off the wall. Here comes Tatis around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out. Runner at second. Merrill will hit next. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
And a strike in there. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Ball one to Bogaerts. 2 outs with a runner at third. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Machado on third with 2 out.
Count is 3-2.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 2 outs
Jake
with
Cronenworth.
runners on the corners. Jake Cronenworth digs in now. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in extra innings. Foul ball still 0-2. And ball 1. Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Padres 2 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at Busch Stadium. On to the bottom of the 10th.
Leading
and now
off
the
for
right
the
fielder,
Cardinals.
Jordan Walker.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Suarez back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That
One ball,
misses the
2
zone.
strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate.
Now
When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Now the catcher up to hit, Pedro Pajes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Missed
Ball
with a
back in.
changeup, and it's 1-0. With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. So the tying run at second. Right side, Iglesias throws to first in time, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Scott II.
And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott, trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
That one at triple digits.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't think he was
1 ball,
trying to
2
miss
strikes,
by
yeah.
that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.